Hey everyone, so you just bought a brand new TV or you're finally upgrading from that old flat panel that's been sitting in your living room for the last decade. You plug it in, fire it up, and everything looks fine. Colors are okay, brightness is there, but something feels off. It's like your new TV is playing it safe instead of really making your movies, shows, and games pop the way you expected. That's the frustration I hear from so many people. They want that cinematic experience at home, but their screen just isn't delivering the punch they were promised. Well, I ran into the exact same issue, and after testing a bunch of TVs, I found one that actually makes everything look alive. It's the LG OLED65G4CUB. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. What really sets this TV apart is how bright it gets without losing the deep black you expect from OLED. I mean, we're talking about a screen that can hit over 1,500 nits in bright scenes. That might not mean much to you right now, but when you're watching a movie during the day or gaming with the lights on, it makes a huge difference. I tried playing a fast-paced racing game with the blinds open, and the colors stayed vibrant without washing out. Even the HDR highlights in my favorite films looked more realistic because the contrast wasn't getting crushed by glare. It's one of those things you don't realize you need until you see it in action. Another thing that surprised me was how smooth everything feels. The processor inside this thing is fast enough to handle 4K content at 120Hz, which is perfect if you're into gaming or high-end streaming. I hooked it up to my PS5 and the motion clarity was noticeably better than my older OLED. Fast scenes in action movies or competitive games didn't have that smearing effect I was used to. Plus, with HDMI 2.1 support, you get all the bandwidth you need for next-gen gaming without any lag or stuttering. If you're a gamer or just someone who hates motion blur, this is a game changer. Now, let's talk about the software. LG's webOS 24 is one of the cleanest smart TV interfaces out there. It loads fast, the apps are easy to navigate, and the remote is actually useful. No more hunting through endless menus just to find Netflix. I especially like how it handles LG channels. It's like having a free cable package with a ton of live TV options, sports, and even international channels. I've caught up on news and shows I wouldn't have otherwise watched because it was just there, ready to go. It's not just another smart TV that feels like an afterthought, it actually enhances how you watch. Sound quality is another area where this TV shines. Most modern TVs skimp on speakers because everyone's using soundbars or home theater systems. But the built-in audio on the G4 is surprisingly good. Dialogue is clear, bass is present without being boomy, and the overall balance is much better than what you'd expect from a flat panel. It won't replace a full surround system, but for casual viewing or late-night movie marathons without waking everyone up, it's more than enough to get by. I've actually used it as my main TV for a few weeks without feeling the need to hook up an external speaker right away. One feature I didn't expect to use much but ended up loving is the ambient mode. You can turn your TV into a piece of art when it's off. It displays beautiful landscapes, abstract designs, or even your own photos. It's a small thing, but it makes the TV feel like part of the room instead of just a screen sitting there. I've had guests comment on how cool it looks when it's not even on, which is always a win. Now, no TV is perfect, and this one has a couple of things to keep in mind. First, it's heavy. Like, really heavy. If you're mounting it on the wall, make sure your studs are secure because this thing isn't going anywhere. Second, the stand that comes with it is pretty wide, so if you have a smaller entertainment center, you might need to adjust your setup. It's not a deal breaker, but it's something to plan for. Overall, the LG OLED65G4CUB is the kind of TV that makes you forget you're watching a screen. The brightness, clarity, and smart features all work together to create an experience that feels premium without being over the top. If you're serious about upgrading your home entertainment, this is one of those products that actually lives up to the hype. Check it out using the link below if you want to see the details for yourself.